Good morning and welcome to this week's Plan With Me for November 12th through November 18th. And this week I'll be using this fall plaid kit from my Etsy shop. It's $11.99. And I will be using all four of these sheets, $11.99 A, B, and then a C is a coordinating date strip, and then also some coordinating deco. So let's go ahead and get started. So first off, actually, I'm going to use the date strips. I'm going to go ahead and go right underneath the November 2018. So just a tad bit above, right above, I would say, the 6 a.m. spot. And again, I'll do that on the same over here. So just going to get it to where it's just over. Let's go down just a tad. The 6 a.m. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and get the date circles. And I know every video I talk about trying to use maybe tweezers next time, because I do see that, and yet I still am going to start this video without a set of tweezers. It's not that difficult. It's a little bit tiresome, or not tiresome. I don't get tired. Time consuming. Oh, there's where some tweezers might come in handy here. Okay. Can't believe last week of school before break for Thanksgiving. Come on, you. All right, so there we go. We got our dates down and our date header. And then from here, what I'll go ahead and do is put on my flags on each corner. And I try to do that after I put the date strip down, so that way the date strip kind of goes, or the flag goes over the date strip versus the date strip going over the part of the flag. Since it coordinates, I kind of like that look a little bit. And then from here, put my quote box on, and then I have to decide where I want to lay my washi strips. Go ahead and go with a larger strip up on top this time. So we're just going to go right over the date strip. So it actually starts at 7:30 there. I'm going to do the same for the other side. Again, right up to the 7:30 hour. And this washi here is a 3/4 inch. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the matching ones on the bottom. So the 1/2 inch, and I'm going to go all the way down to the very bottom of the page. So really it leaves me just at the 8 o'clock hour. We have more items going on in the evening time than we do in the daytimes, or that, at the 6 and 7 o'clock hours. So okay, there we are. And then from here, I always put a washi strip at 2:30, the Monday through Wednesday, just reminding me of kid pickup from school. And this washi strip is very easily torn with an Erin Condren ruler. I've also used, a credit card or debit card or something like that, some kind of plastic works too. On Thursday, they get off a little earlier, so I'm doing 1:30 for that day, and then again for 2:30. It's just a visual reminder for me. Okay, on the sidebar, I normally put the date check box along with a header and I put on this header box I put to work. And this is where I list items I have to do for our business. I bookkeep for my husband's business, and so I like to put everything that needs to be accomplished for the week there. And then from here, I'm going to get out my menu, and I'm going to go ahead and sometimes I put them here, and then I underline it, and I like that look. And then sometimes I put them up at the top, or sometimes I put them at the bottom. Since I'm only using the 3/4 inch washi on top, sometimes I back it also with the other strip of a 1/4 inch. But since I'm not going to do that this time, I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and do my meal planning at the top. So that way the kids don't start school to 8:30. Most of the time I don't have anything that early until after they're in school. So taking up the into the 8:30 hour for meal planning is not an issue for me. These little guys are available in my Etsy shop. They're 1068 is the item number. They are a 1/2 inch round. I did have a request to make them smaller, so I am going to redesign them into a smaller size as well. And then what I like to do is just to put a circle, a line underneath. I do the same if it was over on the sidebar. I go ahead and line it underneath. Makes it just stand out more for me. All right, and then it kind of gives you 2 lines, so you can put like your main dish, and then maybe you follow it up with your side dish there. Also on the sidebar, so if I'm not menu planning on the side, then what I normally do is I'll put a Facebook icon and my Instagram icon. This is where I will sometimes keep track of posts and things of that nature on that sidebar. And then I'm going to go ahead and also track water. I've been trying to get all my water in, especially with the holidays coming. I'm trying to, where's my waters? So I have this hydrate tracking sticker that I'm going to, what am I going to use? I think I'll use the spring for today. So I'll go ahead and stick that on the bottom there. There we are. And then I also have some quotes, and I have these on white sticker paper, but they are also available on clear, but I also put them so that they are on white. That way when you have a busy quote box, it will, you can see it easily. So I thought this one kind of is a nice life is a gift. You know, leading up to a week before Thanksgiving, remembering everything that we're thankful for, and that life is definitely a gift. And then what I'm going to do from here is go through my calendar for the week, and I then will add all of my appointments for the week, or things that are going on during the week that are actually a timed item. And then from there, I can then start making my lists, but always good to get all the appointments, kids' schedules in first. So just give me 1 second, and I'll be back as soon as I get those in. Okay, so I'm back. So this is how it's before the pen, but I put in not a lot happening this week since it's leading up to vacation, so not a lot of kids' sports happening, but these are all the appointments that I have for the week, and before I write any pen. So again, I'll take a brief second to write in some of these items, and then I will be back. Okay, so that's now with some pen written in. And then from here, what I'll do is I will normally make my to-do list. Okay, so I have up to Wednesday done with some of my lists. So you see how I use the header boxes with some of the headers and then the circles to make my circle check marks. So I can put those down because I've already done it. So thank you for watching my video and check back next week for next week's video.